I mean, is it wrong to just have the basic needs that I need met? I mean, the way we pray every Sunday, is it wrong to just to want to take a nice little trip or some water where I could just relax my mind? Because that's work. Don't you think that's work on Sundays?
Of course it's work. I leave sweaty and tired. I'm exhausted.
I mean, I didn't expect it to be that, but these people have needs, and they're hanging on pastors every word. They're hanging on, they're hanging on by a thread. That's the way I see these people. We all are. And the intercessors are being hit. I mean, is it so wrong for just to have our basic needs met? The women of God should have a place to lay their head, a home to lay their head, their own place to lay their head. Is that too much to ask for? And it's not just us. It's the millions of people out there that nobody knows about, that the society is not saying anything about, that are homeless, that we pass on the streets. We watched a lady today pass on the street. She was homeless with a bicycle. Now, what sense does that make? A woman.
Where she got the bicycle from?
I don't know where she got the bicycle.
But I mean, it's not like she had her stuff. She just had her bike.
She had all her bags on her back, Judy. She had it on her arms, too.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, she had knapsacks and stuff on her arms.
Oh, I didn't see it. It's sad because one thing goes wrong, you lose your job, and your whole life seems like it's just it unravels, and that's not how things should work in this country. I don't sit around looking for handouts. I work.
No, I don't either.
Hours a
and
day.
Neither do I. Our daddy taught us to be independent women, not aggressive or be above the man or try to tell men what to do, but be sufficient, self-sufficient. Learn how to change a tire. Learn how to check your own oil, right?
Well, yeah, but at this moment, knowing all that stuff and not getting paid for it is not helping. Like we need something. I don't know, but what do you do? Like my thing is, if you can't find a job, create one. Hire yourself. But if you don't have what it takes, or the tenacity, or the willpower, because it ain't gonna be easy. Because you gotta go knock on doors and you gotta be aggressive, and you gotta see who's gonna help you. But there's some people out there who need your services, who don't know that your services exist, and that's not their fault. That's on you. With your thing, you're a spiritual warrior who helps people sort out spiritual issues that are impeding their physical living. Their physical daily living is affected by spiritual and soul issues. And that's a spiritual thing. If you clean up a person's spirit, their soul, meaning their mind, will, and emotions, will line up with that. They'll line up and be okay. But you can't get mad when you're not using your gift to the capacity.
I'm not getting mad, but you just have there's certain things I'm not going to.
You gotta let people know that that's a service you provide. That's my whole point. You can't sit around and talk about it.
I get that, but I'm not going to be about like these people that say, I have a business. And okay, do you have your DBA? Do you have your tax ID number? What's that? We don't do things like that. I have 3 businesses lined up that are DBA.
And so use them.
So I have to DBA this one. I already have the name of it. But then once again, that's a little thing called costs. You got to pay for it.
I understand, but until that, I will use DBA I got and just be done with it. You might say, well, they're going to say, well, why did the name change? The name changed because I changed it. Like, you can't control for every little thing. You have to do what you can do and use what you got. That's what we're not doing. We're not maximizing what we already have in our hand. You're a great songwriter. You're a great singer. You do the spiritual warfare. You help people do spiritual, exorcisms. Spiritual exorcisms of things that are holding them back. All that has a value. But because you don't really know or see a lot of people who get paid for it, or you don't know how to make it into a business, then say that. But don't act like you don't have what you need, because he gave you what you need. You have everything you need. Whether or not you use it is not his fault. It's not God's fault. You have everything you need. But if you don't tell people and you don't get the word out about your gifts, nobody's going to do it for you. I wish they would. I wish somebody tell everybody how smart I think I am and how I work so hard, and I have a weight loss business, and I would love everybody to come and make the choice, make the decision to be healthy for your family, for your life, for your future. No, that's not how it works. You gotta bust your natural black behind, especially if you don't have capital, to get the word out. It's easy. We make it hard because all we keep seeing is what we don't have. You gotta look at only what you do have and keep riding that what you do have wave. Ride that wave, not the wave of what you don't have. That's useless. I've done